Welcome back to Hidden Spotlight Treasures. Today we're going to be talking about Ganesha. Some people call him Ganesh. He is the best known and most worshipped god in the Hindu religion. Devotion to Ganesha even extends to the Buddhist. Today we're going to be looking at a fine example. We have here a brass statue of Ganesha. This piece is signed on the bottom. Let's go over a little bit of the history of this very popular god, not only in India, but also in Sri Lanka and Thailand. Now, this statue is made of brass and bronze. It comes in three pieces. You have the top piece, which is Ganesh, the god, and he's sitting on the rat. Now, the unique thing about this statue is the rat is pretty big. Normally, on these types of statues, the rat would be smaller, almost mouse size. We'll take it apart so you can see. This is very unique for the rat being this big. Now, let's go over some of the symbolism, because that's what Ganesha is. He is symbolism. We'll start with the tusk. You don't notice it on this one as much, but sometimes one of the tusks looks broken or shorter than the other. Now, the reason why the tusk would be broken, well, this would show sacrifice and a need to not be perfect. We're going to go over more of the symbolism. The most powerful part of Ganesha is his trunk. The trunk is a flexible tool. Again, it is the most powerful. Ganesh emerged around the 2nd century, and most certainly by the 4th or 5th century. Now, by the 6th century, it was a very, very popular figure in India art. So let's go over some of the symbolism. The large ears of Ganesh represent his ability to hear the pleas of help. Now, the interesting thing, well, before we get to more of the symbolism, there's a mark on the bottom of this. It's a very unique mark. As you can see, this is a very, very rare piece. This is highly prized in India and Thailand, and as you can see, the maker's mark is on the bottom. So let's go back to symbolism. One of the interesting things about Lord Ganesh is he holds a sweet dumpling. He's normally, in his left hand, he's always holding sweet dumplings, which he is excessively fond of. Now, a lot of these statues will show a snake around the belly of Ganesh. And the reason why you would show a snake is the snake symbolizes rebirth, eternal rebirth, because the snake shed their old skin. Now, the rat. Now, normally the rat would be shown smaller, even mouse size. So what does the rat or mouse symbolize? Well, it symbolizes that the rat is under the control of Lord Ganesh. Now, a lot of times these statues, Lord Ganesh can be shown standing, dancing, sitting, but at all times he has control of the little rat or the little mouse. It also symbolizes the unwashed masses, that Ganesh is helping them override their wants and desires, because you have to control your wants and desires, because that is the root of all pain and suffering. Again, pain and suffering, the root of it is always wants and desires. As you can see there in his left hand, he's holding the sweet dumplings. And what else do we have here? Well, before I get too far ahead of myself, how did Ganesh get the elephant head? And why does he have a human body? Well, there are legends that state that after his mother made him out of clay, that his father, which was the god Shiva, came by and got angry at him and cut his head off. And then the mother got extremely sad, and Shiva had to go out and find a new head, and he found the head of the elephant. But the bottom line is this: it's symbolism, and the elephant's head represents the eternal nature of God, and then his human body represents our temporary existence on this path that we walk here on earth. So, one other thing here. Normally, he is known as the Lord of Wisdom and Learning, but in Thailand, he is the god of success. Now, there is an annual festival, an annual 10-day festival that usually is around late August or early September when they celebrate Lord Ganesh. Thanks for watching, and stop back again so you can see more fine pieces of art like this one.